If you had to describe the last 58 hours in one word, what would that word be?
Emotional. I still don't know what I'm doing.
These guys all look really fast.
I was doing really good until the burpees.
Oh great, it's gonna rain all day. Sweet. And tomorrow. And Wednesday. Yeah, so last week, email with clue number 1. I mean, just reading through the clues, I honestly thought you guys were fucking with me. I thought it was like a joke. My first thought was we were going to freaking Vermont, right? Because I haven't met Joe yet. I haven't been to the farm yet. And I knew that Vermont was drivable. Are you seriously gonna leave me 2 eggs? I'm 195 pounds. Gonna fuel me for about 45 seconds. But I didn't know what I was gonna do. Chris picked me up around like 4:15 or so, and props to that guy for being an iron trap. He didn't tell me shit. Oh no? Yeah, I pull into the farm, it's dark as shit. Literally 11 or 11:30 at night. Tell them, like, hey, go to bed, you need your rest, and we'll see you at 4:30. So yeah, this is like the first challenge where I actually have zero clue as to what's even going on. So I don't have anything packed into my backpack at this point. It's all just kind of laying out. I'm like, yeah, that'll be fine. I'll probably have plenty of time.
To get ready.
And then meet this individual named Don. You know, big old burly dude, got this awesome white beard, and he seems very friendly.
This is literally the quintessential Vermont farm life, and welcome.
You know, how was your trip up? How you feeling? How's life? You know, the whole shebang. We're just making small talk.
So what exactly am I getting into here?
So, welcome to the death race.
He's like, you're about to enter the death race. Don, what?
Most difficult races on the planet. Only 10% of anyone who started have finished in the last 10 years. I'm the taskmaster. This event produces some of the most hardened, most successful athletes on the planet.
And probably, I don't know, 1 minute into the conversation, something like shifts.
I would suggest quitting now. You aren't fit enough. Guaranteed. I already know that. You're done. I pretty much figure you got about, I'm gonna see you for 3-4 hours and that's about it.
I was like, okay, what the hell has Spartan got me into? I don't want to.
All right.
Great.
Oh my God, I wonder how they even come up with these sheets.
It's probably like 5:30, 5:35 in the morning. He's like, 6 a.m. we start. And I'm like, oh, okay, great. So I'm like getting up, getting ready. And he's like,
Hey, on time is late.
Yes, sir.
so I go into freak out mode. I'm not packed. I'm just throwing like all of my things in my bag, and 3 bags of beef jerky, almonds, the cashews, 1 pair of dry socks, the Kindle Fire Starter, you know, the pebbles I needed. I had some markers. I had an axe, my shovel in my other hand. Then I just take off. This could be terrible. I get there, and then there's other competitors there. What I noticed first, they all have these big ass bins in front of them. Don is obviously unhappy with me.
Whoa. What the fuck? What car did you come in?
I think the first thing he said to me was, what's the cube root of your license plate number?
Cube root. So you better run the hell over there.
I'm like, the fuck? What? Settle my stuff down. Take off. As I'm running, I'm like, okay, cube root. Oh, high school math brain. Take the 4th of whatever it is. Right, so cube meaning 4. Is a cube 4?
Does anybody know when 0 was invented?
I get back up, but my pack is gone. Backpack is gone. My bucket is gone. The shovel is gone.
This guy's, where's your gear?
So where's your gear?
That's a great question.
All right.
I don't get yelled at often in my day-to-day life.
This guy is holding you up.
Great, you better come follow me then if you want to find your gear. No, I want you back there in the grass. Get in the grass, dude.
Bear crawl.
Bear crawl. Come on. Straight to all the way to the tree line. All the way to the tree line. All the way to the tree line. You'll find your food. Possible.
Really? Good call. We get in line. Don gives us a spiel. He's like, essentially he's like, none of you are gonna complete this because you're all weak as hell.
This is just like an ultra or a hurricane heat. No, this is the fucking death race. And it's only gonna get worse.
He gave each of us a little plant.
Do not let me find you without this plant. It better be alive, well tended.
To keep it alive. But you'll need it at the end.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go. Run.
We don't walk.
Run. Run.
And went and got in line for registration. And then that's when I feel like things kind of started to get crazy.
Couple of things. You will sign waivers in just a minute. There are 2 of them. Read them carefully. All right?
Finish out the registration process.
Make sure you read everything.
First thing we had to do was go get our numbers. They send us to this little like pond thing. Drop into the water, freezing cold, and you have to find your bib number. It's attached to a 14-pound weight vest. And so we're all walking around meandering trying to find these weight vests. And then I remember that I forgot my damn number. What I did was I just grabbed a random number. I'm not 100% sure this is right. So I run back up.
You have the wrong bib.
That means I grabbed the wrong number.
You have the wrong bib. Go back to the pond.
Again, that's when like the stress is starting to amount.
Still technically what we're doing, or what the objective even is.
So 333 is already out. I put 333 on.
This is mine.
Run back up.
I think this bag is full of water.
Finish out the registration process.
333. He got it this time. All right. Once you're all ready, you're going to duct tape your rock to your hand.
Yep. They have this pile of rocks, so like you need to duct tape this rock to your hand.
Get all your stuff on. Head up to the top of the mountain.
I have a backpack, I have a shovel, I have a bucket, and I'm gonna have to have a rock. So at this point, I'm just following the crowd, right? Because I know nothing about where we are.
So yeah, it would have been nice to know about this maybe before yesterday. That would have been pleasant.
So now I'm working my way back down the mountain. Everybody's still in pretty good spirits, like we're okay. And then we came over to the side and we just had to like hold planks.
No, don't stop. Get on plank. Secure this ding dong before you kill yourself.
1, 2, 3, up. Let's go.
I need 4 people. 4 people. Step forward. 4, 1. We got 4.
And they're like, all right, yo, we gotta take these tires up to the top of the mountain. We're also gonna take this porta potty up. We need 4 volunteers.
Ready? You ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Have you ever picked up porta potty before? Go level!
Teamwork.
So we load it up, hop in the back of this truck, and we take off.
You're going to be carrying 2 tires. We're going to want somebody on those tires while you're carrying it.
On the tire.
Don Devaney and I and Peter have always ran into this simple question of where do we go to the bathroom in the woods?
Honestly, my biggest concern is bathroom situation. I haven't ever gone to the bath. I haven't dropped the number 2 out in the woods ever.
You're going to be carrying the porta john too, with somebody in it.
That was a mistake.
And they're like, all right, you're gonna pick up the big tire, you're gonna pick up the porta potty, and then we're gonna march our happy asses up this trail.
This is very scary.
How are we feeling?
We're okay, we're okay.
That is when shit started getting hard. Having to work with others to do something that's strength and endurance based for a long period of time is stressful as can be.
Keep it up. Oh, it better stay up.
Because it doesn't matter how good you're feeling, it matters how good the group is feeling.
Get that shoulder in there. Yo, left side, be ready. You got a baby hill.
Most people that are here, I feel like, are pretty alpha personality. Everybody's trying to be a leader of the group. A lot of different ideas being thrown out.
Can we get a rotation on the back right?
You guys need to raise it.
What if we tape them together with our duct tape?
In my mind, that's when my race truly begins.
How are we gonna get around that?
You don't see that shit very often.
As people are getting more tired, the tire's dropping. Right? Remind you, there's a person on top.
We need somebody to rotate in the front.
And so I think there were 3 times where we dropped. I'm the girl at the top. She's a beast because she was positive the entire time.
I'm okay.
In each one, I'm like, yeah, she broke her leg for sure.
I'm good. I'm okay. Nothing's broke.
Keep doing it. Yummy.
You're not my choice.
Also, there's a poem on the top of the porta potty. It's taped on the top.
In the porta john, on the roof is taped this. You have to know that before you get to the top of Blood Root.
It's weird.
You're my choice.
You're my choice.
My only choice.
My only choice.
We weren't going fast enough. So we're like, all right, this is taking too long. Put the tire down. You're gonna flip it one at a time. Flip.
There you go.
We're about 6 hours in. We're flipping flipping tires.
Point as well as we're walking, they had us take off our right shoe. So that was the last time I had dry feet.
Working on my sensitivity training. Let's go, pick it up, let's get moving.
So we got to this bridge. Get to a bridge, set her down, eat, fuel up, grab some water. At this point I still have plenty of water. And then we do this thing called the Salmon Crawl.
So we're gonna do 11 evolutions under this bridge and back up.
Where there's this bridge and you have to get into the water downstream and then crawl upstream.
You're taking your ruck, your bucket, your axe, everything.
That was tough.
Fucking shovel.
Knees are just getting torn up, your hands are getting torn up. The water is deceptively annoying.
Shovel's a real nuisance. Thanks, Sean.
And at that point is when I started losing stuff. That's when people started dropping off. We lost 3 guys pretty quickly, but that's when it became very apparent to me that like this physical stuff didn't really matter. You know what I mean? It's important obviously, but it's a mental battle.
He seems to be trying. He seems strong and fit, and he's got a good attitude.
My knees are fucked.
It's pretty. Maybe too pretty for this.
So they put us through the ringer with that, and all I could think about was, fuck Dawn, I'm not gonna quit on the first day. This guy's gonna know that I can at least survive 12 hours of this shit.
Oh, shit, that's hard.
And then they say, all right, we're going to the top of Blood Root. It's a very long trail. It took us hours. By the time we got to the top of Blood Root, it was dusk.
Oh, hey, Berto, welcome back. You missed about 8 hours of hell.
Very good friend, Juan, is going to instruct you in the next phase of your death race.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna create some drumsticks. Somewhere between 15 to 17 inches.
It's just at about 10 p.m. That's, like 14 hours or something like that. I think 10 people have already dropped. Thankfully, I'm not one of them. It's promising.
We get to a point, that's the first time we get to meet Joe.
Good luck.
So yeah, so we're whittling down, making it happen. While this is going on, I get my first experience of lake water, or stream water, I guess, because he has one of the guys fill up a bucket with water, and he's bringing it around, we gotta drink from it.
You used the wrong side of the knife, knucklehead.
Oh, that would have been nice to know.
Everybody's sticks get approved, and we sit in a circle, and we're just, we're drumming out certain beats. 4-count tap, I understand that, I'm pretty good at that. Some other people were not.
Oh, stop.
And it was very apparent. And that was when, in my mind, like for me, that was when I first started getting like a little bit frustrated at certain things. And one of the clues was memorize the song "Take a Chance on Me" by ABBA. I know the chorus.
Take a chance on me.
So we each got a chance to sing a solo around the campfire.
We can go dancing.
I think we lost 1 or 2 people after that as well.
We can go walking as long as we're together.
And at the rest of the night was just walking. That's it, literally. Just walking, don't fall asleep, don't talk, and that's all it is. I'm pretty sure we hiked like 20 miles. It was really far. Everything hurts.
Good morning. We are 24 hours in to the 2021 death race. We started with 24. We are down to 13 right now.
So sun's up, you can kind of see, and that kind of gives you a little energy. You know, like I had a little boost. So I'm like, okay, I'm fine. I can do this, okay? The next challenge, you have to go get some pebbles, put them in our shoe. No big deal. So socks are off, put these pebbles in our shoe, and then gotta put our shoes on. Once we put our shoes on, they have us walk like a big path, and then they're like,
y'all ready? It's gonna be a foot race. This is your start. You're gonna go out that way. The person with the most laps is gonna be the winner.
So when they started, I take off. I assume if you win this, you get something. Boy, was I wrong.
Went out way too quick. I'm gonna slow down if we don't do another lap. I'm gonna walk it.
Once you get to the finish line, they make you do burpees. And again, I've done like 7 bazillion burpees at this point. 8 a.m., Joe shows up. We get to stop doing what we're doing.
I don't care if you have shoes on, don't have shoes on, doesn't really matter to me. Just go get some fresh water from the river.
What he had us do was go fill our buckets with like a gallon of water from the stream.
We good? Start drinking water. A gallon each.
Nice.
Say, this is what it's like. You're in the middle of Vermont.
That's a lot of fucking water. and then we just take off with Joe. So we're just following him along, and he's like jogging.
Could be worse. Get everybody lined up. It's 8:02. We're gonna go for a swim.
Stop at a stream again. He's like, all right, everybody crawl in the stream. I want you to swim around for a little bit, and I'll wake you up.
Yeah!
To his credit, he was right.
1, 2, 3.
Our task for that day, we had to pick 1,000 stones out of the stream, get it onto, like the bank or whatever, and then you had to just walk uphill. And it was like a quarter mile, so it's not really far, but it's straight uphill, man.
This is the hardest mental battle I've had. I thought the ultra was hard. Fuck that. Ultra was a cakewalk.
It's going to be an all-night affair for these folks.
It's very draining because it's a monotonous task. You're doing the same thing over and over again.
Well, I've gone up and down this thing, I think, 8 or 9 times.
But in actuality, I'm in so much mental and physical anguish.
We're 32 hours in. It's almost halfway. Maybe. I actually don't know how long this thing is.
The second day around, 3 p.m., that's when I started hurting. That's when I started seeing things.
I went through a dark place there for about 10-15 minutes. But then I was fucking losing it. I felt like I was high.
I don't know a lot about sleep deprivation, but I know it'll mess you up. I don't know what to do. I just didn't know how to fix the situation. I drank water. I'd eaten some carbs, but I was still just like fucked up. Then they finally stop us. They're like, all right, everybody stop. We're gonna hike back to the farm. And that was a huge blessing.
Sit down, pull your feet off. Make sure you keep that cup. Here's some water. You're with me the whole night. I will not let you die, but I'm gonna tell you it's not gonna be fucking pleasant. You got that, Hollywood?
Again, I'm trying to get into my pain cave. I'm ready to rock. And then comes the most annoying experience of my entire time on this farm.
And melodic expedition.
We have to do a play.
I love this.
Okay, gentlemen in the front. How about we love this race?
We love this race.
We love this race. We love this race.
I'm wet, I'm cold, I'm barefoot, and I've got to sing in front of people. The last thing I want to fucking do.
Take a chance on me. Love each other. I am still free.
So we have like a 2-hour detour of singing and dancing. And then they send us back over, have us put all our shit on, put all our stuff on, and they explain what's happening next. We're gonna set a 24-hour clock. You have to go up and down Shrek's hut as many times as you can.
We have racers running up to the top of the mountain. They are looking at a puzzle and then having to solve the puzzle in their mind and running down with the answer. Point to the answer. Point to the answer.
Ooh, number 5. We have 30 backwards rolls.
That's personally when I felt like I was, if not at, I was very near my breaking point, honestly.
Just gotta let the heart rate come down, especially on these fucking hills, man.
I've been up for a long time. You gotta have some cognition.
Hey, I'm good, how are you?
Like the second time coming down the mountain, I was kind of seeing things again, like hallucinating a little bit. Again, I feel like I'm drunk. I really do. I'm like kind of wobbly. I can't really see what's happening.
Fuck this.
That right then and there is when I feel like I kind of got to know myself a little bit better, because like I'm just trying to unravel what's happening. I'm like, okay, you're walking up and down this mountain. Why are you here? Why are you doing this? What's the point? What are you trying to get out of this?
Fucking 6-year stuff is not for the faint of heart, no doubt.
It just crushes you. Physically, you're like, can I keep doing this? Mentally, you're like, can I keep doing this? Emotionally, you're like, why the fuck am I doing this? Spiritually, you're like, I hope there's a God because I'm gonna die on this mountain.
From the darkness into the fire, I rose.
That's what this race is about, to break the people, to weed them out that really didn't want to be here. Now you have the people here that really want to race.
I'm very near, I guess what I would call a breaking point.
That's where I learned who I really am, I think. That's when I like uncovered, I think, my true self. Everything in my body is saying, turn around and quit. I think this experience is the only time in my life where I have truly been pushed to a limit and found a new limit.
What did he win, Bob? Oh, it's 20 cartwheels.
Sideways.
They have to look pretty. Nice form. Oh yeah.
Dawn is at the pond, not
Like
on
3 of
the
those
trail.
would count as 1.
I get there, the other group is like cutting trees. I walk up to Don, I'm like, yo, you want me to join them? You want me to do that? And he thinks for a little bit and he's like, you know what? Yeah, go chop down a tree, figure it out. He's doing an interview, like, I don't know, 10 feet away. And he's like,
So I'm going to tell you this right now. He's out.
What did I do?
What?
What did I do?
It's how about what you didn't do?
I found out later, the main thing that happened is you're supposed to get 5 laps on the up and down and get all the questions right, I believe. And I only got almost 4. So I didn't get enough laps in the time frame. So I think if you don't get that time hack, they cut you.
I still think that mental strength is all that matters. But like the people that are standing here are the ones that their mentality never changed. Training for this, I don't even, do you just stay up for 7 days? Like, I don't know, you're training for this. It's insane. Like, I still feel semi-delusional. I've never experienced this. And so I'm a little bit loopy.
I was just so thankful and grateful for everybody that was here.
Mean thing and take your bed.
I am thankful that I got to experience this. There were times where I hated it, you know, and that's why I chose emotional as the word. But I feel like I went through what it was to do the death race. So it's officially been 2 weeks since the death race. I took a full 9 days off. This was definitely one of the more humbling things that I've done. And I just want to give a quick shout out to the entire death race team.
I know I'm growing on you, Don. I'm gonna be your favorite by the end of this week.
As hardcore and badass as they were also very nice individuals and they were very kind.
But when you finally came in, I was kind of relieved because I'm like, I don't know if he's ever been in the woods like that before.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
Who knows how to blow a whistle even?
After the race. During the race, they were assholes, but after the race, there were super genuine, super kind people.
Hollywood's balloon is deflated.
Spartan, thank you. What's next? I don't know. I mean, you know my biggest fears. I mean, I'm sure those are going to be approached at some point in time. What is your biggest fear? Open water.